Felix. This is where Frederick Krueger lives. Well, hello there. Welcome. We're actually in a little baby 16 Boston Whaler right now. And I got a battery to change out, but we gotta hurry up because we got some angry clouds above us here. So I'm just gonna switch this battery out. Because today we're gonna look through my tools in the van and see what I bring, see what, just random things I bring in the van, and kind of jump back and forth between jobs here. But I'm trying to get this battery done because obviously this guy's angry, so I'll see you back at the shop. All right, we made it back. We're in customer parking here. Don't tell anybody. But, well, let me just turn this off here and unload a few things and we'll check out what I got in the van. All right, let's see what we have here. So, got our trash bucket here, out of our way. Gotta have one of those, it's very important. Here's my main bag that I take with me most places. A lot of times I will put my power probe in there and my meter, depending on what I'm looking for, what I'm trying to diagnose. There's a battery I just changed out. That is another battery that I have as a spare. It's a 27, just in case I might need it, because sometimes you go to boats and the battery's just gone in them. Can't do anything but trying to charge them, so at least I can figure out what's wrong if I have an extra battery. I got all these hammers down here, which that's a snap-on one that needs to be replaced because it fell apart on me, but that was probably from me overusing it. And there's a heavy hammer, a couple other hammers. The ball peen's important for the steering. I think you might have seen that in some of my videos. Look in my bag here. We have all of our snap-on screwdrivers, all the different kinds. I got doubles of everything. I like the 12-volt Milwaukee stuff just because it doesn't want to break stuff. And that it's helpful, especially with corrosion and stuff. It's not strong enough really to break stuff. We have random 1/4-inch sockets down here just because I use a lot of the 10mm and like the little dash sockets and stuff to get the back of the dashes off. What else we got? There ain't much else in here. Shorty screwdriver, another shorty screwdriver. We got our 1/4-inch ratchet here. I love these guys. These are the snap-on swivels. They're real skinny, they swivel real well and very helpful. I use these quite a bit. Then go here, we have these I like a lot too. They're compression pliers. They'll grab anything. You don't have to have a real strong bite on them and they'll keep grip on them. I actually bought those to get the screws out of Yamaha VSTs because it'll grab the little screw and turn it without stripping the head, breaking them because they like to seize over time. Here's bolt cutters, useful. Just regular dikes here. Got wire cutters. What else we got? Markers here. A bunch of just different size wrenches here. Got a knife, another knife over here. Oh, these I use quite a bit. Zip tie cutters, you need those all the time. And these little guys right here, also very useful. What else we have? We have all of our little picks and stuff from the last video. We were using those, also very helpful, especially with the little Phillips and a little flathead. You use those a lot, like dialing in amps or taking little electronic components apart. Got a magnet here, which isn't super useful with stainless steel stuff, but it does help sometimes. We got crescent wrench. Also, partly a hammer. I sometimes use it for that. I actually got this at a rummage sale for $5 years ago, and just seemed to always have it in my bag. All right, we got our big DeWalt box here. Let's see what's inside this. This is just sockets. A million different kind of sockets and wrenches are underneath here. Loud. Got a bunch of wrenches. I got big 1/2-inch stuff down there. Got an impact right there. As you can see, tons more wrenches. They're snap-on. I even got my favorite Ford branded wrenches. They got more snap-on stuff. These are useful. They like to bite stuff that's corroded or stripped. I also have all these. Got star sockets here. It's kind of a mess because I kind of just go through this and get what I need as I go here. But tons of sockets. We have snap-on. I have a lot more snap-on in the shop, but I actually use a lot of these Harbor Freight ones on the boats because if they fall in the water, I'm not super concerned. They're only like $9 for a whole set of them. So moving on from that, I go in this one quite a bit. This one actually got wet a long time ago, and ruined a lot of my bits and stuff that I had up here. But I do have some more random stuff up here to clean stuff. And these are useful for battery terminals, stuff like that. Move our power probe out of the way here. And we have electrical stuff here. Here's compression crimpers right here. Use those all the time. Wire cutters. This is good for checking to see if your sockets are correct. It tells you actually if you got a ground fault or anything like that. It's also useful. Another pair of side cutters for zip ties. Scraper razor blade. These are bigger compression crimpers for bigger terminals if need be. Good torch here. This one is actually for our Deutsch connector kit here. I got one of those in here too. Also very useful. So I'm gonna grind the whole time I'm talking. We got O-rings here, all the different kinds, useful for different things. We got another big crescent wrench here. Oetiker clamp pliers here. What else we got? Well, there's 2 sets of them. Must have grabbed one out of my box too. I have 2 sets of a lot of tools, or 2 of the same tools. Let's put this stuff back. Oh, tape measure, gotta have that too. Got a few of those laying around. And we got just a random assortment of stainless nuts and bolts here. And those are very useful too, because sometimes I can't figure out what I need or find what I need in here, and that comes in handy. What else we got here? This is actually for a job for tomorrow. It's a relay kit for a jack plate. One of them has failed on a boat I'm going to. Get this out of the way. We got lots of heat shrink connectors here. These are actually empty bins just in case I need them for something else. Tons of different fuses, fuse testers, stuff like that. Different boats. More connectors here, wiring wise. There's the heavier stuff, battery terminals. Oh, first aid kit. That's definitely useful there. I hurt myself quite a bit. We got drill bits, which actually should be another bag, but we'll leave them there for now. We got all of our adhesives, thread sealer, stuff like that. I got a heat gun right there. There's some silicone, either snaps, stuff like that for canvas. I do a little bit of canvas work here and there, depending on just to fix stuff. Stuff back. I got rags in here and a bunch of different booties in there, just to have spares of things as I go here. Let's move around back here. We'll open these back doors up. Ooh, the rain stopped. Now it's 1,000,000% humidity here. Oh, we got this hanging right here. This is actually one of my battery testers. I got another one in the front that's just like the hair dryer tester, but this one works pretty well. It analyzes your battery for you, and if I have to put a load on it, I can use my heater tester basically. We got different cleaners here, caulk gun. Oh, this is very useful. I have an inverter here, plug my laptop in, my different batteries that I have, and Milwaukee up here. And then we have our laptop, also a useful tool, because we have software for Yamaha and C-Zone and Mercury, of course. I think I got a key switch in here in case I need it. There's a shunt for Mercury. I got a bunch of different cables in here for everything. I use this thing almost every day, so I like to keep everything charged in here. The inverter is very useful. There's some random stuff. We got punches here. This is a snap kit, snap tool. Put snaps on canvas. Lots of different drill bits. A bunch of cases of those. Got tons of oil filter wrenches here. This is just like a bit kit for the random, you might need oddball bits for things. Comes in handy every once in a while. You find weird stuff. I even got a little handsaw here. You never know. Looks like obviously I've used it a few times. More little screwdrivers in case I need them. Oh, look at that, we even got a spark plug puller, which we don't use very much anymore because computers will do that for you now. And random stuff I've collected, like the tool for your windlass to unlock it, unlock the clutch. We got our wagon here. This thing's always useful. We got diapers here. There's a vacuum cleaner, Milwaukee vacuum. Another useful tool. Pull wire, in case we got to pull something to a boat. With all of our diapers. And we got tons of different oils here. That's a very important thing too, to have all the different chemicals and oils you might need to top things off or fill things up to test things. That's why there's one big bin of oil basically. All right, let's put our wagon back. What we got? Like tape. What else we got here? Oh, just different sealers. These are just like door gaskets and stuff in case you might need it for something. You never know. What else we have? Oh, different random parts here. Bilge pump, impeller for generator, fuel filter. Usual just stuff I've collected over the years. Or over, actually, that's probably the past year maybe working here. What else we got? Oh, we got a battery charger here. That's a battery jumper. A bunch of different wires here. We got NEMA connectors, some switches, more random stuff in case we need it for something if I'm on the road. Alright, before we go up to the front seat, there's some more up there. There's also more chemicals and stuff right here. We got acetone, silicone, corrosion block, stuff like that in that bucket. Go up to the front door here. Passenger side I also use for storage. My fan, which is one of my favorite tools. I always have one of these around. This one is brand new. I got a good deal on it with good battery, so it'll last all day between the two batteries, and it definitely helps. Well, we got a flashlight here, charger for stuff up here, of course. This morning's coffee. I got all the different ignition keys for Mercury too. It's helpful. And some booties. I always kind of keep a pair right here so I can just jump out if I need to. We have an umbrella. These are just stereo parts from a warranty job that I gotta go back to. That's what kept them in case I need to test a few things. Paper towels, more paper towels. There's an extension cord. There's that heater tester right there. And there is a shore power cord. So I got plenty of cords in case I need to plug stuff in to test stuff. We also have, there's my camera mount for filming. There's more cords for charging things. And we have the internets right here. This is also helpful to get online if we need to when we're out and about. Alright, a little too hot out there. But like I say, this is my normal tools I bring with me, which is basically everything I would need normally just to diagnose things or test things or check things out. But if I know I'm doing a certain job, I'll grab other tools that I might need, other things, saws, stuff like that. So I try not to keep everything in the van, or I wouldn't have room to put any other parts or anything else here. But if you think I need anything else here, let me know. And if you suggest anything, I love to hear your comments, and I appreciate that because I like learning from other people, as we all do. So as always, I appreciate everybody watching, and I will see you next time. Later. Ooh, Felix has got a fancy new sticker.